Hi everyone, this is Anna and welcome back to another sewing tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful dress. If you'd like to follow along with the exact pattern I'm using, head over to annadetailor.com where you'll find a ready-to-sew pattern in 9 different sizes. For this project I will be using corded lace. And as lining I will use stretchy satin. Let's get started. First, take your front lining piece and place it face down on top of the lace front detail. Pin them together. Then do the same with the back lining and lace back pieces. Pin the layers together. Now stitch all around each section, but leave the bottom edge open. I have cut the front and back pieces as one, joined at the bottom to preserve the lace edge, but this step is optional. You can cut the pieces separately if you prefer. Now let's shape the dress. Pin the edges and sides of the back waist darts. Fold each dart in half and secure it in that position. Then pin the front waist darts and the bust darts as well. Go ahead and stitch all of the darts. Back waist, front waist and bust. Once your darts are stitched, it's time to press them. Press the back waist darts towards the center back. Press the front waist darts towards the center front. And press the bust darts downward, using a tailor's pressing ham for convenience. Next, overlock the raw edges to finish them neatly. Overlock the front and back shoulder seams, the side seams and the center back seam. If you are working with corded lace, be extra careful. Use a new sharp needle to avoid breaking it. Now we'll join the seams. Pin and stitch the shoulder seams and the side seams. Then press all seams open for a clean finish. Let's move on to the center back seam. Pin the back seam from the bottom up to the zipper opening. Then pin the lace layers separately and stitch the lace section first. Next, turn the lace aside and pin the rest of the lining. Stitch from the zipper notch all the way to the bottom. Finally, open the seam allowance on the lace and secure it with a small top stitch on both sides. Next, press the lace seam open, as well as the center back seam, all the way up to the zipper. Now take the dress lining, double turn it to create a narrow seam, and stitch all around the hem. Give the lining hem a good press. Let's move on to the collar. Take the collar detail and fold the darts as marked on the pattern. Stitch both darts in place. Turn the darts towards the back of the collar and press them. Now attach the collar to the neckline. Start by matching the center notches, then the edges. Pin all the way around and stitch the collar in. Now for the sleeves. Fold each sleeve in half, pin the seam and stitch it. Overlock the seam allowance with the front side facing up. Then turn the seam towards the back and press. Hide the overlocked threads inside the seam. Pin them and secure with a stitch on both sleeves. Next, make a big gathering stitch along the sleeve head. Pull the bottom thread to create the gathers. Now insert the sleeve into the armhole. Match the sleeve seam with the side seam and the sleeve head notch with the shoulder seam. Distribute the rest of the gathers evenly. Pin it and stitch. Then overlock the armhole with the dress facing up. Let's insert the zipper. Take a regular zipper and place it on the right side of the dress, the zipper facing down. Pin it to the end of the opening and stitch it in place. Use a one-sided zipper foot to stitch close to the edge. Mark the neckline seam on the zipper to match it on the other side, and mark the end of the opening as well. Open the zipper, turn the other side down and pin it, matching those marks exactly. Now stitch it in place. On the left side, stitch half a centimeter from the zipper edge. Fold exactly on a stitch and pin along the fold. Top stitch 1 centimeter from the fold down to the zipper end, creating a clean corner where it joins the seam. Use left-sided foot for convenience. At the end, pull the zipper slider to the top so it's out of the way before finishing the stitch. Leave the needle inside the fabric, turn the dress around it, and finish the stitch along the center back seam with a back stitch. Tuck the excess zipper tape into the seam, pin both sides and secure them with a few back stitches. Press the seam when you are done. Now for the facing. Take the front and back facing pieces, cut out fusible interfacing in the same shape and fuse it to the wrong side of each facing piece to give them a firmer shape. Use a cotton cloth while ironing to protect your iron. Join the back and front facing details with fade side inside at the shoulder seams. Pin and stitch them. Then press the seams open. Overlock the outer edge of the facing. Now place the facing onto the neckline, lining it up with the collar. Pin at the center front, shoulders, and as far and long as you can reach toward the zipper. Then stitch the facing in place. Use sharp scissors to carefully notch along the neckline seam allowance. This helps the seam lay flat when turned. Turn seam allowance toward the facing and make an edge stitch to secure it. Fold the facing edge in by 1 cm along the zipper. Pin it in place and hand stitch to secure. Then pin the facing to the shoulder seam allowance and secure it with a few back stitches. Finally, give the neckline a nice press. And here is the final result. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you feel inspired to make this dress yourself, visit my website annadetailor.com for a ready-to-sew pattern. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more sewing projects. And I will see you in the next one.